You want to be rich. You see successful people online like Andrew Tate, and you can't help but feel envious of him. You've tried making a dropshipping business, but no sales. Oh, what about SMMA? No clients. Okay, what about crypto and stocks? You lose all your money. Poor you. If only you knew the 3 habits that can make you rich. I am gonna be honest with you, brother. I am not rich, but I spend a lot of time working on my business and learning what all the rich and successful people do. And in this video, I want to tell you the habits that are mentioned most often and that I implemented myself to increase my productivity. Number 1, learning. Now this is a little bit mixed, because there are a lot of broke people who also learn a lot. They read, they watch educational videos, etc. But the difference between rich people who learn every day and poor people who learn every day is that the rich people take action. They learn something, and then they specifically go somewhere and implement what they learned. For example, you take the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. You read a chapter where the author talks about smiling more, for example, and then you go outside and you start up a conversation with someone where you focus on smiling more. Now this is obviously hard, and so if you are a coward like I used to be, you go and do it online. You hop on a call with one of your friends, or you join some Discord server and you do it there. Number 2, sleeping well. In business, it's all about getting an advantage over your competition. And when you have better sleep than them, guess what? You will beat them. When you have good sleep, your ability to learn, to focus, and to memorize will all improve. Your testosterone will go up. Your energy will go up. Everything you can imagine, from your brain to your body, will improve when you sleep the right amount. Now, how long should you be sleeping? What do you think? If you said 8 hours, well, you are wrong. You have to understand this. Hours in bed is not the same as hours asleep, because it usually takes you about an hour to fall asleep. So when you think you are sleeping 8 hours, you are actually sleeping just 7, or probably even less. When you want top-tier sleep, like all the rich people do, you have to sleep more. You have to sleep at least 9 hours a day. That's the minimum, but the most successful people sleep at least 10 and even more. Don't underestimate sleep, bro. You might think that you don't have time for that, but if you actually look at your life with some humility, you will realize you do. You are just wasting your time on pointless things, like watching TikTok. Number 3, practicing Stoicism. When you clicked on this video, you probably expected to hear some normal habits, like reading, meditation, journaling, and those habits are really good, but you hear them everywhere. This is probably the most effective habit out of all of them. That's why I put it last, because the chumps who have shit attention spans already left, and it's just my boys here. Every rich person you look up to practices emotional control, which is, in other words, Stoicism. This isn't talked about much, because the modern world doesn't want men to be stoic, especially in the Western countries. Call this a conspiracy theory, but when you really think about it, they don't want you to be happy, they want you to suffer. They will tell you that you should be emotional, that you should cry and show your emotions. And this is kinda true. You should have a male friend that you can cry next to. You shouldn't completely suppress your emotions, but you have to learn to control them. How does this apply to making money? Well, you have to control your emotions in order to not make stupid decisions that negatively impact your work and your business. So these were the 3 habits every rich person does that I've learned. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear this advice. Subscribe. Because the more people we get on this journey of trying to become better, the more likely you are to meet a guy who is on the same journey as you, and you can finally have a friend who has a positive impact on your improvement, unlike your current friends. Go do something productive now and bye.